Anyway, as I was talking about King Sausage Fingers, like seriously, look at his fingers. Is now apparently in charge, and he's super, like, you really never really heard much from the Queen for like decades. But King Charles has been going around for decades, literally flying around in his private jets, along with his son, Prince Harry. They both fly around in private jets to all their global warming, zero carbon sort of summits. And so him and his son are basically now in charge. And these guys are like so basically pro Greta.
How dare you?
Yeah, so it should be interesting. He's already been calling for a military style campaign to get rid of anyone who uses energy. Should be interesting. And of course, as I mentioned, his old friends are like Jimmy Savile, Jeffrey Epstein. Actually, Ghislaine Maxwell's father was good friends with the royal family. And so yeah, they hang around with the Epsteins, the Maxwells, the Jimmy Savile. And Charles has been hanging out with St. Claus for like decades. They go back a long way. Annual meeting, 1992. We've been talking over the last like 3 years about how ridiculous the whole 2 weeks to flatten the curve was. And as soon as they said it 2.5 years ago, I said this will probably never end, basically. It won't end for years. And it'll be turned into like a medical tyranny across the world. Totally right. I'm banned everywhere for saying it. But even St. Claus has come out, so many of them have come out, so many, and said basically the whole COVID thing is just sort of like a entree or an appetizer for their one world tyranny, new world order, all based around the idea of environmentalism, which is basically just a code word for genocide. They want to get rid of all the people because they're using too much stuff. And they care so much about the environment that they want to basically kill everyone. And now, one of the top people in the European Union has come out and said everyone has to stop basically using electricity in the entire European Union. And what does she do? She says it's just to flatten the curve.
So what we have to do is flatten the curve and avoid the peak demands. We will propose a mandatory target for reducing electricity use at peak hours.
Sound familiar? Yeah, it'll just be 2 weeks. Everyone in the European Union just can't use power for 2 weeks, and then you can again. They promise. Oh, this is going to get bad. Real bad. Yeah, the World Economic Forum wishes every district good luck with the coming Hunger Games.